deeper color.
All right. YouTube world coming back at you from the Red Eye Loft. Today we're visiting New York Tony.
Yeah, and I got better than better.
All right. So, of course, we're all practicing social distancing, wearing our mask, as you can see. We're going to talk about these tipplers here real quick. Now, New York Tony has the original pigeon jewelry. Some people don't like them. Some people do. That's a beautiful bird right there. Let them settle down a little bit. They're not used to being in the cages. That's the pigeon jewelry bloodline here out of New York Tony's Loft. Then we have the reds. Look at that red. Look at that pearl eye. Look at that stance. That's a nice looking red right there. Moving right along into the yellows. Same thing. They're not used to being in the cages and they want to get out. And last, when anyone out there call another man's pigeons a clinker in the game because it has a slight red eye and not a pearl eye, then that's just a figure of speech. And when I say that, I mean every word of it. It's a figure of speech. Because the reality of it is, this is a clinker. This is what you call a park rat. This is a common. This is what you find out in the streets. So people, folks out there, don't get it twisted. When you call somebody else's pigeon in their loft a clinker, please look at this video and compare them to this pigeon right here. If they look like this pigeon, then you're saying that the pigeon's a clinker and you're correct. But until anyone's pigeons look like this bird right here, everyone should have decent birds to their liking. If you like your birds, put them up on video. If you like your birds, fly your birds. If you like your birds, talk to other people about your birds. But don't go around calling other people's birds clinkers, because the reality is, if they don't look like this guy right here, they're not a clinker. Everyone has different style, a different taste. And when I tell you a different style and different taste, this is New York Tony's style and taste right here. New York Tony will show you his birds. He'll present to you what he has right here in his loft. And you're looking at it right here. So when you call somebody else's birds clinkers, don't do it. It's not nice. Be nice out there. Help each other out in the featherhood. Don't go around hating. Don't call somebody else's birds clinkers, because this is the real clinker. This is your native Floridian stray clinker. The one that hangs out at the parks, underneath the park bridges, causeways. Come on. This is what you call a clinker right here. Now this bird has a very lovely orange eye. You gotta marvel at what these birds do. They're survivors, because you can never do away with them out in the wild. That's saying something. These are fighters because they survive on their own. They dodge the hawks. They dodge hunger. These guys here, what can I say? They are dependent on us. They're docile. They don't survive on their own very well. And if they do, hanging with that, they may live to be 1 year. As far as out in the wild, they may live out there for a year on their own. But when you got birds like this, don't ever call anybody else's birds clinkers. It's not nice. It's not warranted. Don't do it. This is what you should be calling a clinker. This is the real clinker right here. So for all those out there watching my YouTube channel, thank you very much. Thank you for the support. Today's lesson is about a clinker. Don't call people's birds clinker unless you see one just like this in their loft. If you see one like this, then you can call them a clinker. But if they look like this, or like this, or like this, you can say that they're New York Tony right now. These are New York Tony. And if they were in my loft, they'd be the red eye loft.
Excuse me, Johnny. I not only have one or two, I got a gang of them in there.
A gang of pigeons.
Reds, yellows, white homers. These are white homers. And plus I got caps, all kinds, all colors.
Okay.
I said, you know.
We'll get back to that here in a few minutes.
I'm going to show some nice caps.
Okay. So here you go, folks. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe like always. We're going to sign off of this with a clinker in mind. Right here.